Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to the 11th episode of my playthrough of Total War Warhammer 2, playing as Norsca in this Mortal Empires campaign. Just before we get into it guys, if you enjoy this episode, make sure you hit that like button, really does help out the channel. If you've got any tips or feedback, leave those down in the comments below. And if you've been enjoying this series so far and you haven't already, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Cool. With all that stuff out of the way, let's have a quick little recap as to what happened at the end of the last episode. So we wrapped up the war with the Skaven. I say we wrapped up, they kind of pieced out with us, which is fine. We'll take that all day long. That helps us out. And then we marched our armies over here to come and attack Laurel Forest. Now, in between recording these episodes, I've had a bit of a think about this, and there was also a comment from our good friend Brought to Bear. I'll link his channel down in the description below. Go check him out as well. He's awesome. But yeah, we've been having I've been having to think about whether I should be attacking these guys yet. They're pretty strong. They've got this full stack here with pretty good units as well, and a massive garrison. All we're coming at them with is kind of two full stacks of not the best troops, I guess. I mean, we've got a couple of mammoths, which will definitely help. But the rest of them are not the best, so we need to kind of decide, do we want to continue down this path or not? What I'm thinking is, I don't know how safe I would be to do this, but just pop these two armies here, the two full stacks, just into the south of their land here. So, well, I can't actually do it this turn. I'll have to wait until next turn to actually do it. But yeah, pop them in there, have them raid, so we get a bunch of money coming in. And then we send Throg back. Probably going to have to send him to... where would we have to send him to, actually? Good question. Either Icetooth Mountains or Pack Ice Bay. I'm not too sure. We'll figure it out. Maybe even Bay Blades. Just trying to see what kind of units we'd be able to give him. So over here we could give him like Marauder Champions and so on, and Skin Wolves, whereas if we take him over here to Pack Ice Bay, we can get Mammoths. And I dare say with enough time, probably upgrade this as well. We'd have enough income coming in, I think, from raiding. We could save up for that as well. And while he's getting his Mammoths, we can upgrade this and then get him some Marauder Champions and so on. Anyway, point being, we get him recruited up to a full stack using the income that we'll make from raiding. And then also, while we're doing that, I mean, we don't have to rush this. We could take our time with it a little bit. But we could use that income also to upgrade our settlements and so on. I feel like these guys are pretty passive. I mean, they might come out to attack us. We could just retreat if that's the case, I think. Yeah, I think we should be able to do that. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll end the turn here and put all this into action, I guess, on the next turn. Just before I do that, guys, as well, just a quick reminder that down in the description below there's links to my social media, Instagram and Twitter. Going forward, I'm going to be using Twitter as somewhere to kind of post links to videos and that kind of thing. But also on Instagram, I'm not really using that too much at the moment. So my plan is that I've actually started getting back into tabletop Warhammer. I've started painting some miniatures and that kind of thing, so I might post like work in progress and completed painted miniatures on there. So if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and follow me over on Instagram as well. Cool. All right, let's end the turn and get cracking. All right then. Well, this is going to become annoying and maybe a little bit of a problem, but we'll see, I guess. So Laurel Forest, they've got a bunch of heroes around here. They've been running around kind of causing mischief anyway, but they're going to go pretty hard against me, I would imagine now, especially if I'm going to go raid them. Yeah, they've tried to assault units on both my armies there, failed. Sorry, they actually succeeded against Wulfrik, but also wounded, killed as well. So yeah, that's kind of like one unit down for that army now, which is a bit frustrating. Anyway, let's just get these guys set up and ready so that they can... They're actually going to take attrition here. Oh, okay, because there's something going on with this Wood Elf faction. I mean, that's fine. I think once we get them into raiding stance, yeah, that goes away, so that's fine. And we make a nice healthy chunk of change from them actually as well, which is good. Cool, and then, yeah, I think the plan's going to be send Throg back, send him to Pack Ice Bay, I think. How long will it take him to get there? I guess we can get him here this turn. Or we move him up this way, although we'll be trespassing if we go that way, so... Yeah, let's just get him out there this turn. He's marching, which is absolutely fine. getting there as quick as we can. Cool. And then I think next turn we'll get him into Pack Ice Bay. Either try and recruit something for him if we can, or we'll upgrade this to a Chieftain's Hall. We can get a few better troops. And I think while we're sort of recruiting a bit of a force for Throg, I think what we should also do is maybe upgrade our infrastructure a little bit. Don't get tons of money from Norsca. I mean, I think raiding's kind of the way you meant to do it, really. But yeah, the more we can sort of set up our base to give us as much money as possible, that's gonna help because we can field bigger and stronger armies. I guess the hope would be that I can raid for long enough that we can upgrade buildings enough to then just be able to support 3 armies without the need of raiding. That would be ideal. If we can't do that, that's fine. I think once we've finished building an army for Throg, we'll bring him back down. These guys can just continue to raid. We'll make money the entire time, and we'll attack them with 3 full stacks, hopefully. And then yeah, our income might tank after that, but we can always disband or just go raid somewhere else. I don't know. Figure it out when the time comes, I guess. I like the idea of raiding somewhere else, actually. Maybe 1,000 Moors. I think these guys are going to be our next target. Hopefully they don't get confederated by Nagaroth before we can get there. But yeah, another little base over here would be good, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. Cool. Right then, I think we can end the turn there safely, and then get cracking again next turn. We might have a few quicker turns here, just because these guys aren't really doing much. But we do want to obviously spend a bit of time upgrading things over here in the north. So anyway, we'll get to it. Let's end the turn there. Cool. Got an event here. Bestial Servants. So your warriors can be even more effective when mounted. On the back of a beast, they will charge the enemy with greater ferocity and cut deeper into their lines. But should they break in wild horses or gain the obedience of a wolf pack. So what does this actually do? Increases the recruitment cost for skin wolves, Norsca warhounds, and so on. But they get a bit better attack for 15 turns. That's quite a long time, actually. And then this one increases the recruitment of cavalry units, but also increases the charge bonus for them. That's not as effective because most of my horse units are skirmishers. So I'm actually going to go for Wolf Obedience. Looks like, yep, these heroes are going to cause problems, so they've assaulted units again on Wulfrik. Luckily, I think while they're here, they do actually... we get replenishment. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. If they're just going to keep assaulting units, that's okay. We failed that mission to get missile units, but I don't really care. Wulfrik's gained Raider, which should increase his income a little bit more from raiding. Okay, he's gained Unlucky, so enemy hero action chance has gone up, which is not good, given the current situation. He's actually leveled up as well, I think. He has. What do we want to give him? I guess most of his army is, again, Marauders, so that wouldn't be a bad one to give him. Or do we just upgrade he himself? That might not be a bad idea, giving him a bit more armor maybe. I don't really want to put him on a chariot. Weapon strength when attacking, armor piercing, weapon damage, it's never a bad one. Ambush chance. Leadership aura size for war mammoth units. Or war shrine units. I don't think we've unlocked them yet, so that's not too much consequence to us. Leadership aura size again, missile resistance. I think maybe giving him a bit more armor. Oh no, we've actually maxed all these out. Sorry, I am being crazy right now. Bowseeker would unlock the next level of bits for Wulfrik. Or do we just give him another point? Yeah, let's just give him another point into Marauders. Make them as good as we can get them. It's not gonna do us any wrong there, I don't think. So Wulfrik's still got Odin with him. Don't know how long that's going to last with all these heroes about. But Lamont Dahl could do with another unit maybe. And we could recruit from the global pool. Got plenty of money, but they do become very expensive like this. That's the only issue. I mean, getting him a mammoth as well, so we've got more mammoths, would not be a bad idea, I guess. It's going to take 7 turns though, but I think it's probably going to take about that long to do everything else that we want to do anyway. You know what? Let's go for it. Probably paid more than we should have done for it, but I'm not too bothered. It's actually going to take another turn to get Throg in here. So in the meantime, let's start upgrading some buildings for a bit of money. Actually, before we do that, let's actually have a look at our situation with public order, because look, it is going down in some places. Mr. Hills, that's here. It is decreasing. Why? Because of lack of corruption. Okay, can we upgrade this here? Oh no, we need another population surplus, but we've got no growth. Okay, growth. Yeah, because we've thought we built this so that we got growth, but now it's saying still 0 because for the only listed reason here is other. It doesn't actually give me more information than that. We're at -25 growth. Okay, does some of these decrease growth maybe? Doesn't actually tell me, does it? Okay. Well, there's not actually much I can do about that right now, so let's not bother. That was Misty Hills. Let's have a look at Giant Thorn Mountains. Okay, that's an outpost. Again, nothing we can really do about that either. Maybe there is something actually. Maybe in Frozen Landing, these two are yeah, okay, so these two make up one region. We've actually got low public order here as well. And mainly because of a lack of corruption. Okay, we've got one Chaos Shrine, but we have no Chaos Shrine here. Upgrading that to level 5 is going to cost us 5 surplus, which will take too long, so what we could do... Don't think we have the option of building anything here, do we? That's going to increase public order. Already got a shrine. Well, we have no shrine, Chaos Shrine here, or Ruinous Altar. We do have these stables though, and we're not likely to really recruit anyone over here, so we could demolish them. Put in a first stash over this side for a bit more money, and then when that's done, put in another Ruinous Altar, which increases Chaos Corruption and Public Order here. But I think by osmosis, hopefully we'll increase corruption here as well. I think that's how it works, from region to region. If we can do that, that'd be good. That'll help Public Order there as well, even though we can't directly change the buildings there. Where else have we got low Public Order? Aggle Wastelands, which is up here in the north. It's at -1. What can we do? We've actually got enough population surplus to upgrade this, which would give us a boost to public order. And allow us to then put in another building, maybe. So... it goes from, what, 1 to 2, so it'll go +1, so it'll definitely even things out over here, which is fine. But we need a bit more money, so maybe next turn we do that. Okay, next turn then, we'll look at Aggle Wastelands. Cool, alright, I think that's the end of this turn. Nothing else to do, so let's end it there. Right then, so, as I expected, where's it gone? So yeah, we've got hostile activity against Lamont Dahl, so yeah, tried to assault units on both of them again, failed, but actually managed to wound Odin Arathane, which is annoying. In a follower, which gave us a bit more melee attack for wolves and so on, that's fine. So they keep assaulting units, but yeah, we are replenishing as well. So that's fine. Each turn we're getting troops back, as long as they don't keep assaulting them, I think. That's how that works. They're fine as they are. Okay, so if Odin Arathane's gone from here, maybe when Killed comes back, we'll just move him down into this army. I'd like to keep at least one of the sorcerers here with them. Because I think it increases the amount of money we get as well. Looks like Lamont Dahl has leveled up, so let's see what we can give him. Okay, increased melee attack and armor piercing weapon damage, not a bad one. He's got, let's actually check what he's got in his army. He's got some, he's going to have a mammoth, but he's got some wolves as well. But mainly marauders again. But I mean, we could give more speed to the warhounds if we give them this unnatural selection. Let's do that. I think that's going to come handy against the elves who are pretty much, you know, mainly ranged and will run away from us and so on. Having faster units is definitely going to help us there, I think. Cool. Right then, let's get Throg into this settlement, finally. Okay, and what do we want to give him? If we get a Ruinous Kiln, we can actually get War Mammoths, as opposed to just the normal Mammoths. They do cost more though, quite a lot more actually. But they're controllable and they don't go off in a frenzy. They're a lot more armoured. I think they actually come with people on the back who shoot off them as well. So maybe worth taking, but we need a Ruinous Kiln. which we can get, I think, actually. Yeah, we can. This is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, though. That's the only concern I have right now. My plan was to just kind of, well, I say quickly get some units for him. Yeah, maybe we don't do that and we put the money into the Chieftain's Hall first, but let's first of all spend any money we've got on actually just recruiting troops for him, so maybe we do want to get him a couple of these Feral Mammoths for now. Can always upgrade them later. And can't get him Marauder Champions just yet, but we can get him some more skirmishes. We'll do it one turn at a time, just to save on the money. And then with the rest of the money here, we get that that Chieftain's Hall. And then next turn we'll go over to the Agol Wastelands and sort out public order over there. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, I think we end the turn there then. Van Greetis again wanting to get in on a regression pact and want me to pay for it. I'm actually going to decline that again. I don't want to give them anything. Top knots have been destroyed. Cool. Yeah, they actually managed to assault units again on both armies. This is terrible. So Wulfrik's gained hapless. How do we even do anything about these? I'm not actually sure if we can. Now the enemy hero action success rate's gone up to 10%. Yeah, they keep battering the units here a little bit. It's not the end of the world, I guess. It should be alright. I just don't want him to keep getting these negative traits and that kind of thing. Okay, we've got one more turn until these mammoths are ready, so let's just hold off there. Oh, actually, we'll get one unit maybe. Because that'll be done at the same time then. Yeah, let's get him one more set of skirmishes there. That should be enough. And then I think over here we wanted to upgrade this one, didn't we, for a bit more public order. That's fine, we'll do that. And then I think subsequent turns from this, we need to start looking at upgrading income and that kind of thing in various places. But yeah, we've got the... Okay, yeah, we cleared that building, didn't we, there? And we wanted to actually put in another Ruinous Altar, which is going to cost 900. Maybe we just stop recruiting the extra unit there and actually go for that instead, just to sort out public order over here. And Chaos Corruption as well. Hopefully that'll kind of fix things for this settlement as well. Okay. Cool, right. Still making a nice income as well. Let's send the turn there. Cool, so assault units failure. Yeah, they've got like really high level heroes here. That's probably why they keep managing to do it. Keld's back. Winds of Pain, what does that do? Winds of Magic, starting amount plus 20 for all armies of all factions. That's good. Success against Lamadal. Okay. Assault unit failure there as well. Now that Keld's back, I mean, he's quite low level is the only problem, but I'm wondering if we could, like, get him to maybe start fighting back against these guys a little bit. See what we can do. They're probably going to come up there and try to kill him, but we'll see. Cool, right, we've got a bit more money in the bank now as well. Let's continue to upgrade these guys. From the global pool, we can actually get Marauder Champions with great weapons. That's pretty cool. How many turns do we have to wait here? One more turn and then we can start getting things there. Let's actually just start upgrading our financial situation a little bit. And in the meantime, let's get a couple of these guys with great weapons. Obviously our income's going to continue to go down as we recruit here. But I think that's okay. At least for now. Cool. Still have a little bit of money left over. What can we do with it? Let's have a look. I'd rather put any and all money that I can into upgrading infrastructure like this here, so we get more money going forward. Cool, let's end the turn there. Cool, got another event here. I won't bother reading through this one. But Abundance of iron or abundance of meat. I actually kind of think we need the money at the moment. The more money we can get, the better. Let's take that one. Didn't actually see how many turns that was going to last for. Never mind. Confederation, Nagarond, and Karond Kar. As long as they don't do it with 1,000 Moors, then I'm happy. Yeah, a few things happened. They failed to assault units on Lommotdal, got it on Wulfrik, and failed to kill Killed as well. Failed that mission. That's fine. That was to attack the Wood Elf army, I believe. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if Killed can actually fight back against her. Give us a 25% success chance. I guess it's worth it. Got the money to give it a go. Failed, but hopefully he'll keep leveling up and I can upgrade him to become better at it as well. Start fighting back against those guys somewhat. Cool, let's get the next set of troops here then. I think it's going to be Marauder Champions going forward. Which does use up all our money for the turn, but that's okay. Because we got that decrease to upkeep for a little while, that's helped us. So next turn, we should be able to get quite a few more troops, I think. Still need 8 more units to make this a full stack, but I think quite comfortably we should be able to fill that as long as if we get another 3 Marauder Champions. Then we've got, what, 5 units left. Yeah, well, I think we'll go for some Berserkers. And can actually get the guys with great weapons as well. Maybe worth doing that too. We'll see. Cool, let's end the turn then. I don't think there's anything else we can really do here. Cool, Trick gained Raider for Lommotdal. That decreases public order for the enemy. Also increases our income from raiding a little bit more, which is good. Federation of some high elf factions, that doesn't concern me. Again, a few things happened. They wounded Killed, which is annoying. We've got another mission here. So, carry out a successful assassination attempt, wound or kill, against Evelyn. Okay, well, I guess when Odin Arathane comes back, we'll try and do that. Actually, he is back. Perfect. But he's not going to be able to do it because he's got terrible stats. Unless we... yeah, an additional 4% chance. Let's give him it. Let's just go for it straight off the bat. 26% chance. Yeah, it's worth it. Especially if we get another little buff by completing it. He did fail though. We should probably get him back next turn. Never mind. Okay, let's have a look at Throg's army. I think we want another 3 sets of Marauder Champions. So let's just get rid of them 1 second. Okay, so we can't actually get these ones because we don't have that Ruinous Forge or whatever it's called. So in that case then, yes, I think we just want to get these guys for now. Leaves us with a tiny little bit of money left over again. Let's see where we can actually increase things here. We've got low public order over this side. What can we do to increase that? That is a good question. Not much until we get a bit more population surplus. Actually, we've got the population surplus. We just need the money. So maybe we save the money and do that here in Ice Tooth Mountains. We upgrade this one. How much is it going to cost? It's going to cost quite a lot. Can't upgrade these two any further. It's going to have to be this one then. So yeah, let's just save the money. Let's just save the money and upgrade that next turn. That'll be our building done. We might not be able to recruit any units as well, but I think it's okay to take 1 turn off from doing that. But we're getting through these turns pretty quick anyway, so it should be okay. Cool, we'll end the turn there. Okay, so they managed to assault units again. That's fine. That's our research done against Bretonia. What do we want to research in its place then? What do we want? Do we have anything that can help us against Wood Elves? Don't think so. That's Dark Elf, High Elf, Lizardmen, Skaven, Tomb Kings, and Vampires. Okay, so we don't actually get any buff against Wood Elves by the looks of it. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. We've already got most of those ones that we want. Missile strength for Marauder units is not a bad idea, actually. Only takes 4 turns to get it. think that might help us. For now, at least, anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do it. Cool. And Evelyn has decided to move off somewhere. She moved down south. There she is. Can't actually go get her this turn. But that's not too much of an issue. Maybe we attack one of these other ones here.
Unlikely.
It is unlikely, you're right, but let's try it anyway.
And death follows.
Failure, that's fine. I think he gets XP every time he does it anyway, so eventually we'll level up. Cool, and what we... I think I just spent money that I really shouldn't have done, actually, come to think of it, because I wanted to upgrade this, and now I can't do it because I spent that money. That's frustrating. I think then what I'll do is, in the meantime, get another first dash here. Is there anywhere else that I can get a first dash or upgrade one? Let's just get it done now. Upgrade to this one here. And anywhere else? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Actually, let's just check up here in the north as well. In the far north, we can actually build one here. This is all good stuff because that's going to help us and our economy. Well, we're kind of out of money now anyway, so that's fine. We'll leave it there. Cool, end of this turn. Actually, did we recruit anyone here? We did not, but we said we were going to take a turn off it, didn't we? Okay, well, it looks like we'll upgrade this later. Doesn't have to be done now, does it? Can't remember why we said we were going to do it. Was it for public order? It seems to have sorted itself out anyway. Never mind. Right, let's end the turn then. Interesting. So Reichland have confederated Wissenland, making them even stronger, which is kind of not good for me, but never mind. Got more assault units. That's fine. Whatever. Hapless. He already had that, didn't he? So enemy hero action success chance plus 10%. I hope he's not getting it twice or something. Makes it even worse. Let's have a go with our very own Odin Arathane here to have a go at killing Evelyn. It's only 26% chance, but something. Actually, before we do that, because it costs money to do it, doesn't it? So let's stop doing that for a second and actually just recruit some troops here. Looks like he's only got 2 lots of skirmishers. Let's increase that somewhat. Then we've got 3 more units as well. We've got the money. Let's just recruit them now. Yeah, that works, I think. Very infantry focus. The other option I've got is to not take those guys and just take even more of them. Have a ton of skirmishes. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Cool. We've got a little bit of money left over. Let's see if we can build or upgrade anything. I think we probably could benefit from upgrading this here. Yeah, public order's shot back down again. I mean, if we upgrade this, we go public order from +2 to +3. So that'll help out a little bit. But then we would still really need to upgrade this as well. For an extra building slot so we can put another one in. Well, let's do that for now. It's something at least. Arathane. Yeah, he's not done anything yet. And we do have... No, we don't have the money, I don't think, do we? No. Okay. I guess we'll just leave him there for now then. Yeah. Skip that one. End the turn. And I think... Yeah, 2 more turns and we'll start sending Throg back down. Try launch that attack. Hopefully 3 stacks is enough for it. I mean, we've kind of got the money, really, if we keep raiding. And even if we sent Throg down and started raiding again, we could probably raise another army. It's just going to take ages doing that. That's the only problem. Take far too long, I think. But it seems like a good way to... I didn't really think of this as a tactic before, but if we are always someone, we could constantly raid them. As long as we're a stronger faction than them and they're not going to attack us like what the Wood Elves are doing here. Yeah, get raids going, build up more forces using that money. And then kind of go on and attack them from there. Looks like their public order's down as well, because we're increasing Chaos Corruption. Actually, I think it's because we're raiding as well, which doesn't help. Anyway, besides the point, let's end the turn there. So now that we've paid for all the troops, actually we've got another mission here. What's this to do? Chariots? Nah, don't like chariots. They're probably good, but I just can't get along with them. Too much micro. Don't enjoy playing with them. Anyway, now that we've paid for all the troops that are going to be in this army here, all the money we've got spare now is spare money, so we can put it into infrastructure and so on. Let's actually just upgrade Wulfrik a little bit. I wonder if we can get something that's going to help him out down here. In terms of him getting attacked and stuff. Not really. Casualty replenishment rate going up's not necessarily a bad thing. We give him another point into charge. Or we could give him Foe Seeker to move on there. I mean, I do intend to get him Mammoths at some point, so maybe going for this one. It's not a bad shout for now. Probably after this. Actually, he's got Mammoths already, so yeah, that does help. Sorry, I was getting mixed up with Lomot Dal's army, who does actually also have a Mammoth as well, so yeah. Okay. Let's use Odin Arathane then to try and wound here. 25% chance again. Critical failure, that means he's been wounded. Never mind. Don't know where Killed went. I think he's, yeah, not back yet. Okay, in that case, let's have a quick scout around again for buildings and so on that we can upgrade. Actually, let's just have a look down here. Check on public order. It's gone back up to +2 again. It just seems to be cycling between -2 and +2. It's going to keep doing that. I'm not too bothered really, but either way, let's just keep increasing our income here as best as we can. Got a few other places that we can start thinking about upgrading, like this, for example. We just need the money for it, but that's okay. We'll get that over the next few turns. Same with the mountains of Naglfari as well. Well, I don't think there's much we can really build with the money that we've got right now, though. So let's leave that there for now. Save the money. Yeah, got a nice little income from this raid, and I guess as well. I can't remember if I've already checked this or not. I might have done. Apologies if I have, but yeah, we've definitely made enough for our short campaign victory now, so that's good. I guess the next thing we need to do is make sure we've got, well, one more unit of either of these guys, Mammoths or Wolves. We're almost there. We're maintaining enough units now as well. We just need to get rid of Reichland and hold a few more of these settlements, I guess. I guess the other thing as well is to attain the level 3 allegiance as well with one of the gods, but we'll do that over time, I think. We're almost to level 1 with the Crow. Cool, alright. Don't think there's much else to do again. We just need to wait for this army to replenish, which will happen next turn, and then we can move them on. Thorg's pretty low level, but he'll level up as we get him into fights and stuff. Cool, let's end the turn there then. Awesome, Killed's back. None of their agents actually tried to do anything to me that turn either, which is interesting. Let's move Killed back down, because actually before we attack, probably be worth getting him... Actually, we don't have any space in any of the armies, never mind. Let's get Throg out on the water. They're moving, and yes, let's start upgrading things for a bit more cash. I guess it's probably more important to upgrade these buildings first. Yeah. Wherever we can. Get the main settlements upgraded. Got a spot here for a building, but I think, was this one of the ones that we thought... Yeah, I don't think there's much benefit in really building anything here right now. Because we've kind of maxed out all these economic buildings. Okay. Anything else we can do? What about up here in the north? I always forget about this place. Actually, yeah, we can upgrade that to a Beast Tanner for a bit more money. Perfect. We'll be able to do that one next turn as well. I think we get like 100 extra income each time we upgrade one of these, which is actually like not bad really at all. And we get more income from raiding as well for every single one that we have. Definitely worth getting as many of those as we can then, in that case. I think that's probably why this income's gone up without me realising. Let's upgrade Lamont Dal as well. In fact, let's have a check. He's got lots of wolves in his army. We've already had a look at that, haven't we? And lots of marauders too. Maybe we just max out the marauders in terms of their buffs and so on. Cool. Well, I think again we end the turn there, and we will just continue this little cycle we've got until Throg can get down there. Non-aggression pact again from these guys. I don't really get why they keep wanting it. Kind of tempted to just say okay, just to make them go away. I mean, we don't really particularly need to be reliable, do we? We're a chaos faction. Right, we'll accept it then. I don't have to pay them any money, so that's fine. Cool, so technology research, Dax makes a stone. This increases missile strength and ammunition for our Marauder missile units, which is good. Construction cost minus 15% for all buildings in all regions. That's a good one as well. Definitely a good one to have there. Public orders zeroed out here. If I upgrade this, it does actually go up a little bit. Actually increases chaos corruption as well, which might help with public order over this side, because it is still -2. Largely because of a lack of corruption. And our growth is still 0, so we can't do anything about it. Guess other than... No, we're already not taxing the province, so... To save a rebellion there, let's just do it, I guess. Although that is a big chunk of our money, I could probably deal with a rebellion there. Fairly easily. Rather spend the money on upgrading things to make more money with. At least for now. Trying to look around at where I can do that. Here, for example, do we need to have this all the way back here? Probably not. Let's get rid of it, and we can get a fair trader in there as well. So that upgrades, that'll help too. Okay. Not many other places we can do it, I don't think. What about up here in the north? Shagrath, we can increase this for a public order benefit. Which will be good, because it's currently at 0. Yeah, I'd rather spend the money on that, actually. Still got a couple of turns before that one's upgraded anyway, so that should be fine. And let's get Throg moving as well. Now with killed, do we want to continue to attack Evelyn? Don't even know if we'd have enough money. We do not. And the chance is going down and down as well. Never mind. In that case then, I'm wondering if I should just get killed into Wulfrik's army. Because we are going to be ready to attack pretty soon. And it increases his income as well. Cool, we do have research to decide on. Melee defense and melee attack for all marauder units, +5 is not a bad one. We don't really have anything else that, I don't think, anyway, that helps us with against wood elves. The only thing I'm thinking is if we go for this one now, we are going to be fighting dark elves after this. But it's only really a buff for sacking the settlements, but it'll unlock further buffs, and it gives us kind of a faction-wide +1 to public order everywhere as well. Let's do it. Let's take that one. Maybe should have gone for that one last time, but never mind. Cool. Right then, we end the turn there, and I think next turn we're ready to go in for the attack. But I think, guys, what I'm going to do is end the episode there, because it's been on for a little bit longer than I thought. I did think we'd get to actually fight this battle in this episode, but it will drag on a bit too long if I do that. So, if you made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching, as always. Make sure you hit that like button if you've enjoyed the episode. Leave any tips or feedback down in the comments below for me. And if you are enjoying this series, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. With all that said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.